Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? Check out rockbottomcoins.com for your one-stop shop of buying or selling coins and solo grinding services. Use code Zirksee at checkout for 10% off your order.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today I'm going to be ranking all 20 of the team MVPs that are currently in the game. We'll be getting the remaining, last 12 sometime this week. I know Kralo said sometime this week they're coming out, and also we're going to be getting team builder players for those teams as well. So it's going to be pretty nice to see that. But in the midst of me going for the max Mullo and everything, I realized I never actually made a video ranking the team MVP. So going over the 20 team MVPs that are in the game right now, I'm going to rank them from 20 through 1. And I got to say, guys, obviously these cards are all 97 overalls. They're good. Every single one of these cards has a purpose and they're all pretty good. But my personal opinion, which cards I think are the most valuable and which cards I think maybe are a little bit overrated / just don't really have any super good stats. So with that being said, let me get right into it. So starting off at number 20, I'm going with Whitehead. Now the reason I'm going with Whitehead here, I have to say, he does have pretty good block shed. He's got a 94 block shed. He's got 88 speed, 92 excel. So he's pretty fast. He's got pretty good block shed. But here's the issue for me. First off, he doesn't have a power up, which I think if he had a power up, he'd be a lot better. But he doesn't have even 90 power move or 90 finesse move, so he doesn't have very good pass rush stats. Then you think, okay, so he's a coverage guy. He should have probably, 88, 89 zone? His zone coverage is only an 85, which means that if you have a lockdown completely chemmed out, you can only get him up to 88 zone coverage, and then you'll need to have John Madden with ×2 of the zone to get him up to 90 zone coverage, which I believe is the threshold this year. So that's why Whitehead is not really my favorite card, and in my opinion the worst one, because he doesn't have elite tier pass rush, doesn't have elite tier coverage. He's a good user card though, with some pretty good block shit. Now next up at number 19 and 18 are actually both middle linebackers. Now they're both here because of the fact that honestly I feel like there's a lot better linebackers in the game right now, like Bobby Wagner, Shazier's got an upgrade. Roquan Smith is still a really good card. This is 95 versus 97 overall. He's got 2 more speed, 1 less excel, 7 better strength, 1 more tackling. Ogletree did just get a power up today though, so that's pretty nice to have. The play rec does go to Alec Ogletree. Block shot is the same. Hit power goes to Ogletree by 3, and zone is the same, with acceleration being +1 to Alec Ogletree, and the catching does go to Ogletree. So personally, I just feel like there's a lot better middle linebackers out than Alec Ogletree or Blake Martinez. And if you guys take a look at his stats as well, he doesn't have as good speed. He's got 87 compared to 88 for Alec Ogletree, but he does have the better block shed, the play rec, the tackle, the strength. He's more of a physical type of linebacker. I mean, 87 speed is still not terrible, but the catching isn't as high, only a 69. So personally, not a big fan of the middle linebackers. Next up is Kenny Golladay. Now, honestly, I don't think this card is bad, but it's just getting to the point where basically every card is really good now. Kenny Golladay has 95 speed. He is 6'4", with 94 jumping, 95 catching, 93 catching traffic, 96 spec catch, 92 shoulder running, 94 medium route run, and a 95 deep. This kind of just comes down to, again, I just think there's some better receivers in the game, like Randy Moss, Jerry Rice. Edelman's stats can compare really well. Maybe if he had a little bit more speed and you can go up to 99 speed at 6'4", he's kind of like a baby Calvin Johnson with a 94 acceleration. So I like the card, but I just don't think he's as good as the other cards. Now next up is going to be Harrison Smith. Now honestly, I think they really just messed this card up, to be honest. I think his stats should be way better. But you guys see here, he does have 92 speed, only a 91 hit power. He has very good zone at 97 and an 83 man coverage with a 97 play rec, but you can see 92 speed, 96 excel compared to Sean Taylor. Doesn't really match up. But the biggest thing also is his block shed. He doesn't have good block shed at all. Take a look at his block shed. It's only a 69. Compared to if you pick up ultimately just Sean Taylor, who has a 94. Yeah, well 93, but 94 fully powered up. The block shed's bad, the hit power isn't very good, the zone's good, but he's a little bit slow, and honestly, I really like Harrison Smith cards, but the fact that his hit power is so low and his block shed, that really sucks. Next up is Derrick Henry, and this kind of just falls along the line of there's a lot of good running backs out right now. Comparing Derrick Henry to Todd Gurley, he's got 94 speed, 93 excel, 92 agility, 97 carrying with a 68 catch, Wish his catching was a little bit better. It does have some good trucking, of course, in 97. I mean, like, if you need a goal line back, Derrick Henry's going to be a monster with 90 strength. Barkley, trucking-wise, beats him by 4, but besides that, everything else goes to Barkley. Even Ricky Williams, the new max MUT level, he has 1 more carry and 5 more truck. Everything else goes to Ricky Williams, so that's why Derrick Henry is kind of lower on the list. Next up is going to be Joe Staley, and you guys see his stats compared to Jonathan Ogden here. He's got 94 strength, 97 awareness, 95 pass block with a 96 run blocking, 97 run block finesse with a 76 speed, and that's why I have him here. Even though the rest of his stats might not be up to par with Ogden, the speed is huge, and that's why I like Lane Johnson a lot. And of course, the agility. He's a lot more quicker. 76 agility, 76 speed, and an 84 acceleration. Really make this card pretty good. I do wish that a couple of his stats were higher, though, compared to Ogden. Next up is Kelvin Beecham, and you guys see his stats now compared to Jonathan Ogden. The strength is -4, the awareness is +1, pass block +1. The rest of his stats look pretty good. He's not a very good run blocker, but the pass block stats are really good. And again, the speed and excel higher than Jonathan Ogden, and as well the agility. So again, another quicker left tackle. Now next up is 97 overall Joel Bitonio. He's a very good offensive lineman, but there is one issue with this card, which is why he's on the lower side of here. I mean, he's got really, really good awareness at 98, great pass block, pretty solid run blocking, but his strength is only a 90. And his speed of 76 is still really good. But there's also something that somebody pointed out to me, and that is his lead block, I believe, is... Where's the lead block at? I believe it's only like a 80? Yeah, 86 lead block. That is not good. If you like to run like inside zone to the left or anything, he's not going to be out there very much compared to Quentin Nelson, who has 97. So that's why Joe Bitonio is down here. Next up is going to be Andrew Norwell. Now, this is the crazy thing. Him and Joel Bitonio actually both have 86 lead block. That's crazy. So, I feel like I don't know why they did this with the guards, but both of them not even very good lead block does suck a lot. But you can see the awareness, the strength is, 93. It's still pretty good. But he's got way better run blocking, pass block, literally everything except for lead block. And I think the speed and excel on Andrew Norwell is literally the same exact as Quentin Nelson too. So that's why I'm putting Norwell above Bitonio. And you guys see here the speed and acceleration is actually 68 and 78, and he has a power up. Next up is going to be Taylor. I believe it's Moton. I said Moton and someone corrected me, so I believe it's Taylor Moton is how you actually say it. Now, kind of a weird pick here because Darrell Williams has been on IR, so this was like their backup right tackle that played the entire year. A lot of people are confused as to why he got this card. But you guys see his stats, 93 strength, 96 awareness, 96 pass block, 97 run block, and I really like this Lane Johnson card, but Taylor looks really good. And also his speed is pretty solid at a 69 with a 79 acceleration and a 68 agility. Taylor Moton, not too bad. Jason Pierre-Paul. This card I actually think is pretty solid. Now I do have to say he does have a power-up card, which I think he should have one. He might get one soon. 84 speed, 89 acceleration with 89 strength, 94 tackling, 95 play rec with a 93 block shedding, and a 97 finesse. Now if he gets a power-up card, he's going to have more blocks than Mac. Speed is still going to be a little bit less. Excel will be the same. Strength will be the same. Tackling already better. JPP looks pretty good. Now, if you guys want to take a look down here at his hit power as well, Jason Pierre-Paul comes in with a 94 hit power. I think that's a pretty solid card. And next up is Josh Norman. Now, you guys see his stats compared to Champ Bailey, Kyle Fuller, and Deion Sanders. I think he's a pretty solid cornerback. I actually don't think he's the best cornerback, though, from the MVPs because of his speed. He has 93 speed, 94 excel, 96 agility, 90 jumping, 97 play rate. If you powered this man up, he'd have 94 speed, 95 excel, 97 agility, 97 zone, and a 94 price. Then, of course, with the right chems on him, he'd be looking really good. He also has an 89 catching, which is extremely good, 68 tackling, a 90 jump. He's 6 feet tall, and the block sheet is a 56 with a hit power of a 72. So I really like the Norman card, but I do have to say I don't think he's the best corner. And with that being said, I think Xavier Howard is, in fact, the best corner. Xavier Howard's card is actually really, really good. Kind of an underrated card, in my opinion. I don't think a lot of people are really talking about it that much. If he gets a power-up, Yeah, he might be a top 2, top 3 corner in the game. 95 speed, 95 excel, with 92 agility, 92 jumping, 97 man, and a 93 zone coverage with a 94 press. Not only that, he also has a 79 catching. He's 6'1" with 92 jumping, and a block shed of a 70 freaking 1, and the hit power as well is a 65. This card is really underrated. And then we have David Castro coming in at right guard, comparing him to Zach Martin. He has 97 strength, 96 awareness, 97 pass blocking with a 94 pass block power, 93 pass block finesse, and a very, very good run block at 96 with the speed being a 64. Of course, you have him fully powered up with some right chems on him, give him a sprint or whatever, get his speed up even more. This card's going to be really good. Now, in my opinion, the better receiver than Kenny Golladay is, in fact, Julio Jones. But I do have to say, I feel like I just have a lot of really good receivers to compare him to. But Julio's stats are actually really nice. He has 94 speed, 97 jumping, 95 catch, 95 catch driving, 97 spec catch, with some very, very solid route running stats as well. 93 acceleration, and his run blocking is a 66. That's pretty good. Spin and juke, he has a 90 juke and an 83 spin move. You power this man up, you put sprinter on him, he's going to be an absolute tank of a wide receiver. And I know this because even the ghost of Madden, Julio, still destroys me. So if I run into this card in Weekend League, I'm probably going to be a little mad. Now, my opinion, if this man gets a power up, he will be the best one. I think Jerry Hughes is, in fact, the second best team MVP. Strictly off the fact, this man has 86 speed, 91 excel. I know the strength is not the best, but I don't care. He also has a 93 tackling, 96 player with a 98 block shed, and a 97 finesse move. If he gets a power up, he's going to be up to 87 speed. You can then put sprinter on him, and if you have John Madden, you would have him up to 90 speed with 99 block shedding, and literally just have to put like a pass rush cam on him, and he's going to have 99 finesse move, and powered up would have 99 block shed. Yeah. In my opinion, the second best team MVP. If he gets a power up, he's going to be the best. And in my opinion, the best team MVP is in fact Von Miller. Now, I'm really kind of deciding on this. I want to hold off till DeMarcus Ware gets an Ultimate Legend, but this card looks so good. It's really tempting to actually sell DeMarcus Ware and pick up Von Miller and just rock him the rest of the year. He's got 90 speed, 93 excel, 91 strength, 96 tackling, 97 play rec with a 93 block shed, and a 98 power. Of course, he does have a power up card, so powered up, 91 speed, which with my team, I put sprinter on him, and I have John Madden. He would have 94 speed on the outside. That's ridiculous. With he would have 94 block shed and 99 power move. That's absolutely crazy. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and if you did, smack the like button, subscribe, and comment. Make sure you guys check out my other videos from earlier today, and let me know down below who you guys think the best team MVP is, or if you think maybe I underrated some of these guys or overrated some of them. Let me know down below. I'll see you guys next time.